Hello everyone, and welcome to another episode of On the Street, the segment we did one time last semester and then gave up on until now. I'm Zain, and today we'll be interviewing Trinity students on what their favorite movie is and why. Make sure to stay tuned till the end, because then I'll be explaining why their answers are wrong. I'm gonna cut that. Alright, so what's your name?
Anthony Romero.
Nice to meet you. So what's your favorite movie?
My favorite movie is Pulp Fiction.
Gotcha, that's a good one. Why is it your favorite?
I really love the unique storytelling that Tarantino does, and I've also just loved Samuel L. Jackson's work, and I love how John Travolta played his role in the movie. So, yeah, it's a really interesting film.
Yeah, I definitely agree. Thank you very much for your time. It's a great movie.
Yeah, thank you so much.
All right, I already know the answer to this question, but what is your name?
I'm James.
All right, so what's your favorite movie, James?
My favorite movie is, and I know it's not the best one, but it's Revenge of the Sith.
Gotcha.
It's because there is a difference between good and best.
Of course.
And I like it. It makes me happy. Is it kind of goofy? Yeah. Are there is there silly dialogue? Yeah. Does the plot make 100% sense? No. But it's great. And the lightsaber fights are really cool. And I do like a lot of the political intrigue and stuff.
I agree. I think it's a very fun movie. I love watching it every time I've seen it.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thank you very much for your answer.
Yeah, of course.
All right. So what's your name?
Audrey Pettigrew.
Gotcha. So what's your favorite movie, Audrey?
The Lonesome Dove,
Gotcha.
trilogy.
So why is that your favorite?
I love the books. It's my favorite. And it's a big bonding experience between me and my dad. And it's just the most beautiful story ever.
Gotcha. I'll definitely have to check it out. So thank you very much for your time.
Thank you.
All right. So what's your name?
My name is Frederick Marmolejo.
All right. So what's your favorite movie?
I really like Grown Ups, like the whole Grown Ups series. I think just because I grew up with it. I grew up to love Adam Sandler, and I don't know. I love just how bad looking at it, coming, after levels of maturity, you're just like, wow, these movies are terrible. But hey, I'm glad I watched them as a kid.
All right. Thank you very much.
Yeah, of course.
All right. So what's your name?
My name is Rowan, and I'm a freshman.
Gotcha. So what's your favorite movie, Rowan?
One of my favorite movies of all time would have to be Crimson Tide with Gene Hackman and Denzel Washington.
Gotcha. I haven't seen that. So why is it your favorite?
It's one of my favorites because I go for more military kind of movies, and it explores morality during war, because the whole premise is an order comes through to launch a nuclear missile, but the second in command, Denzel Washington, he's like, are we sure we should just immediately jump the gun? And it's this big debate of how quick should you follow orders in war, and also, who really has the authority there.
Awesome. Well, thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
All right. So what's your name?
Hi, my name is Louie.
Nice to meet you. So what's your favorite movie, Louie?
A Silent Voice.
Oh, gotcha. I love that movie. So why is it your favorite?
I think, first off, it has history for me because I watched it 8 years ago, and that's how I got into learning ASL. And so and then I got into the deaf community, and it was just a big impact on me.
Gotcha. All right. Well, thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you.
All right. So what's your name?
I'm Anna.
Nice to meet you. What's your favorite movie, Anna?
Moonrise Kingdom.
Gotcha.
Yeah, directed by Wes Anderson.
It's one of his few I haven't seen yet. So why is it your favorite?
I really like I watched it with my mom, so I have kind of a history with it in that way. And also the cinematography and the innocence of the kids and everything. It just makes it kind of heartwarming.
Gotcha. All right. Well, thank you very much.
Thank you.
All right. So what's your name?
Hello, my name is Chris Uninger.
All right. So what's your favorite movie, Chris?
So my favorite movie of all time is definitely Castle of Cagliostro, which is a 1979 film that was directed by Hayao Miyazaki, who we all know as, the guy who created Ghibli. And the reason that I like Castle of Cagliostro so much is, one, because it's with my favorite genre of all time, which is heist movie, and it's based on Lupin III, which is a franchise that never really got big outside of Japan. But it's also a really fantastic and compelling movie because you can see, if you're a Studio Ghibli fan, you can see everything that would become a genre staple in that specific type of movie, which is really interesting to see it before it was codified under the studio name.
Definitely. I really love that movie. So great pick.
Have you seen it?
I have.
Oh my gosh. There's so few people in real life that I've met that know it.
Yeah, I've seen every Miyazaki movie, so I'm a big fan.
Oh, yes. Okay. So you absolutely get it.
Yes. Well, thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you.
All right. So what's your name?
Ben Pennybaker.
Gotcha. Nice to meet you. So what's your favorite movie, Ben?
Right now, I'll just say Who's Afraid of Virginia Woolf.
Gotcha. I need to see that. Why is it your favorite?
Okay, one thing. So Do you know Aaron Sorkin?
Yes.
Okay, so Aaron Sorkin based a lot of his movies, or at least dialogue, on plays. So all in plays in general have like this musical like sound to the dialogue. So I really like. There's this really good back and forth in Virginia Woolf. It's also it's a very stressful movie, even when it is only talking. And also just like the theming of the movie is one I really vibe with. It's sort of like this. Do you like reality versus fantasy sort of deal? And I just really, I don't know. I like stories that deal with that. Like I read a story in one of my classes called Lord Jim, and it dealt with a lot of like, the idealization of things and like the actual reality of it. I don't know.
Gotcha. Well, I'll have to check it out. Thank you very much.
All right.
All right, I know the answer to this question, but what is your name?
Angelina.
All right, so what's your favorite movie?
I think I'm going to go with, it's this movie called Kung Fu Hustle. Have you ever heard of it?
I have heard of it.
Great movie.
So why is that your favorite?
I just think it's like both silly and also like dramatic and entertaining. It has like all the things. There's romance, there's action. Yeah.
Gotcha. Well, thank you very much.
Thank you.
All right, so what's your name?
My name's Marina.
Gotcha. So what's your favorite movie, Marina?
My favorite movie is Before Sunrise.
Gotcha. Love that movie. Why is it your favorite?
You know, like the genre of like shows where it's like normal people in Fleabag, where it's like a lot of conversation, but an absolutely bittersweet and terrible ending.
Yes.
It's my favorite genre.
Gotcha.
So I think Before Sunrise perfectly fits in that. There's not a happy ending. They don't fall in love and ride off into the sunset, but it feels pretty real.
Gotcha.
So, not that meeting somebody on a train in Vienna is really real, but yeah, I don't know. I love it.
Gotcha. Well, thank you very much.
Yes, of course.
All right, so what's your name?
My name's Connie Lang.
Gotcha. So what's your favorite movie, Connie?
My favorite movie is The Graduate, to be honest.
Gotcha. Why is that your favorite?
It's what got me into like watching movies prolifically. I also think it's one of those movies where it changes over time as you watch it. So like the first time you watch it, you're like, oh, it's about this guy, graduates college, doesn't know what he's doing, horrifying. Don't watch it during college. But then the more you watch it, you like look at the other characters and you're like, wow, this was way more interesting movie about a woman who's like lost in Mrs. Robinson. So my favorite film writer once said, you know you've matured as an adult when you've gone from sympathizing with Benjamin, the main character, to sympathizing with Mrs. Robinson. And that was very insightful.
Gotcha. Well, thank you very much.
Thank you.
All right. So what's your name?
My name's Henry.
Gotcha. Nice to meet you. So what's your favorite movie, Henry?
My favorite movie of all time would have to be Interstellar.
Gotcha. Love that movie. So why is it your favorite?
I mean, there's a few reasons. Number one, I mean, the soundtrack is amazing. Christopher Nolan, the director, wrote a short story and then gave it to Hans Zimmer, the composer, very famous composer, about like a father and like kind of what it means to be a father. And then he wrote the theme based on that. And then they're like, okay, let's make a movie for this. Also, it's got pretty cool sci-fi, and it has the most like realistic simulation of a black hole that's ever been like made, basically.
Gotcha. Well, thank you very much.
Yeah.